Hello, 12th class IC students. Welcome you all in our next class of Story Echoes. With this story, The Singing Lesson by Catherine Mansfield. Dear students, we have brief account on this prominent modernist short story writer in our textbook. Kindly go through it. In short, I can say that Catherine Mansfield is a modernist writer who revolutionized short story writing. She was born on 14th October 1888 and died at the age of 34 in 1923. In her very short life, she has written a number of short stories, poetry, journals, and reviews. She was a rebel and lived life on her terms, as she believed. Act for yourself, face the truth. Her works explore thoughts and feelings of ordinary people. She had eagerness on grasp human experiences and portrays them in a realistic and convincing manner. She often draws on her own experiences with subject matter suggested. The Singing Lesson is a thought provoking story through which the author explores the turmoil in the mind of the protagonist, fear, desperation, sadness, and elation are all brought out with great sensitivity and understanding. So now let us go with the gist of this story. This story, The Singing Lesson, is one of the Catherine Mansfield's stories included in The Garden Party and Other Stories. The collection name is Garden Party and Other Stories. The Singing Lesson explores the feelings of a music teacher thwarted in love who didn't get is according to her feeling she's not getting love. Miss Meadows was on her way to her music classes with pain like a knife twisting in her heart, as her lover Basil had conveyed to her through a letter that he was not interested in marriage. Only the other day, previous day, he had told her that he was purchasing things for their house, and this came as a surprise to her. On her way, she met the science teacher who could attract others by her charm, beauty, and sweetness. Somehow she escaped from the other's presence. She goes into the class to take her music class. She was unduly strict with her students. She did not take notice of the chrysanthemum flower offered by her favorite student. And she asked them to sing a lament song without expression and then with full expression. They went on and on, became red in the face, and some even started crying that what has gone wrong today with our music teacher. Fortunately, she was summoned to the principal's office, and there she read the telegram sent by her lover. Her mood changed as he had apologized for his harsh words. He even bought the hat stand he was planning to buy. She returned to the class in a happy frame of mind, hiding her smile behind the chrysanthemum she had earlier ignored. She told them to sing enthusiastically a happy song with full enthusiasm, and the loudest who was singing was Miss Meadows, glowing with expression. So we see, students, the technique of two overlapping themes makes the story interesting, exciting, and appealing. The despair and elation of the protagonist correspond with the way the music is taught. Like other women of her age, appearance to Miss Meadows, is more important than reality. How she is perceived by others is more important to her than whether Bessels loves her or not. So, this story concentrates on the woman at work rather than on women at home. It is a shift from the perspective of stories in the Victorian era by women writers. So, today we have gone through the introduction of the story with a brief description about the author and the gist of the singing lesson. In our next meet, dear students, we will go with the story in detail. Till then, have a nice time. Thank you.